Ooh, there we go. I think I got it. Is it working? Hopefully it's working. Who knows? I'm not going to be able to see soon. So we're going to see how this goes. O'Hara is here with us. Oh, let me get my tea going. Oh, so this is our stream. In my head, every stream I'm getting slightly better. So just think about that if you're here early and you're like, Amy doesn't know what she's doing. I'm learning a little bit at a time what to do. Honestly, I should put my glasses somewhere safe because I think O'Hara is gonna do all kinds of things with them. Hi. Oh, I'll put them in here. Safe, safe in here. Okay. Hey everyone, Amy Tasukada here. I am an author of 15 published books, mostly gay Yakuza novels, thrillers, and romance. Very fun under the Yakuza Path series. Extremely invigorating, interesting to find. This is O'Hara. She gets to join us on our stream, or if not, she would be meowing constantly at the door, and you would hear a kitty going meow, 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 meow all the time. So this is the weekly chat where I just talk about things that went on this week and what I'm feeling and what it's like to be an author of 15 books, which is pretty much just, and job searching and all kinds of craziness because that's what I'm doing now. Yes. First, we're going to talk about the tea I'm drinking. That is called Pine Needle Green Tea. According to the information, it has two-tone leaves, a wild aroma, and many good steeps. So you could steep it multiple times. A needle-style tea that creates sharp images of spring greens with subtle pine-like variety. And it has interesting leaves, I have to say. Let's see if I can get some. I am almost done with this tea. So I have maybe one more steeping left. I haven't drank it in forever. Ooh, no. There we go. Little pointy leaves there. You see. Oh, look at the cinematography. It's really nice. I think I got it from Tea Source, but when I look back, they're not. It's not available again. So I just don't know where I'm gonna get some. I saw some other site that popped up, but it looked really old. It reminded me of I don't know, very early internet shopping, and I was just like, I don't know, I'm kind of worried about that. Let's go show you my outfit. This is Muna X Munastoki headdress. It has a nice flower somewhere. There we go. This really nice flower here that's golden. I'm wearing some jewelry. Yes, eccentric here. I have an off-brand blouse, and my skirt is the chocolate eccentric. This is just an ode to eccentric today kind of thing. Are you mad that I don't have a blanket on? I really miss that brand. That was my favorite brand of all time. And then I would spend so much money on all their clothes. And the owner retired. So, hey, are you going to hop on me? Are you going to carefully hop? There we go. Carefully hop. And the owner retired, so I wasn't able to get any more, which made me sad. But that's okay. So that was the outfit. So let's go on. I think that the title of the stream is How Midsommar is Amazing. So let's start with that. Kind of just the emotional feel of the week. This was such a up and down kind of week with emotions. If you don't know, I quit my job in February. I went to upscale. I learned a bunch of stuff about project management. So I've been trying to work with getting more into the project management field, which is interesting. I'm very organized, so I figured that would match me quite well. Whoop. And such. So, oh my, O'Hara really, she's rubbing against the laptop. Hi. You don't need to be part of the stream. Maybe, okay, she decides she does. So I'm just going to let her walk all over my keyboard. Yep. There you go. O'Hara likes to join these streams. There's, like I said, there's no getting her to go somewhere else because she'll just stand at the door and meow. She's such a, I have to be the center of attention and I can't be paying any more attention to anything more than her. Can you just imagine trying to write with this cat? So if you don't know, I quit my job in February because it was exploitative and I just couldn't do it anymore. The amount of unpaid labor you had to do to like sustain the amount required to do was just unreasonable and causing me to stress so much. Like I canceled my website. So I thought like I would literally tell people like a weekend like I'm never going to write another book again. I was in a really bad mental state. I couldn't write at all. I would just sit there and lay on the sofa. It was not me. And continue it's not me. I was just like, who is this person? I don't know. So I quit and it was much better and I'm finally getting to myself, but there's still this pulling of emotions because it's very much like, am I doing the right thing? Not that I did the right thing, but like, am I using my time wisely? Which is so like such a thing because like I'm now given this like gift of freedom and I'm having trouble writing or just I don't know being disciplined to like go to the page and write every day and then do all the things you're supposed to do. And then there's like I don't know, I used to be like a teacher, so it was very easy because you would have like here are the school districts around you, and those are the only jobs you can apply for within those school districts. So there was like an endpoint. And when you're doing project management, there is basically no end to the companies that could pop up, especially since there's tons of remote positions. So you're just like, what do I do? So I don't know, there was one day where I like couldn't sleep and it was like 3 a.m. So I just woke up and I applied to like probably literally 30 jobs because I'm just like, this is what I'm supposed to do. And I had this idea to do like 1 hour of applying every day. But then that would just constantly have me with the job thing. And I realized that just made me nuts. So I'm going to switch it just like 2 days a week. Those are like the official job searching days and not worry about that. And then I felt like an idiot because like I got like, here, go join this company. We're going to interview you. I'm like, oh, perfect. And then I look more into the company and they're like a scam. They were literally one of those like they go inside Costco and they pop up to try to say like it's a scam. They made a documentary about like basically the same company setup. So it was literally a scam. So I had to be like, no, don't interview me for your scam. And they like put like the application for like every position. So it was like, project management of marketing. I'm like, oh, I can do that. That's fine. I know how to market. And yeah, so I felt really stupid, but there was no reason to. They obviously do that for a reason, to scam people, and there's no shame in that. Like their trick worked. They worked on lots of people. That's why they're a thing. So that was, I don't know, failure. Not a failure. That was a learning experience. But now I'm just like, there's so many companies out there and so many like marketing, so many companies just feel like fake things because so much of it is just like service type jobs and not like manufacturing jobs, so it's hard to be like, is this real or is this fantasy kind of a thing? So I'm doing that. Limiting it twice a week. I'm still working on my outline, kind of getting the things set up. It's not like I'm changing much, but I'm like enhancing the characters' emotion and having some of the subplots happen a little bit quicker to give the characters more things and kind of to push the romance. I like romance is some of the hardest stuff to write, getting all those characters' emotion stuff down. So sometimes for me, like I get the plot first and then I'm like, okay, now we have to work on the romance. So that's been a little bit tricky. I think I'm doing decent. I think I'm doing decent with all the stuff I have to do. But oh yes, the Midsommar thing. So why at this time that Midsommar just felt amazing with all this stuff. I don't know if you've seen Midsommar. It's by Ari Aster. It's really good. And the first time I watched it, I was very lightly going through some of the stuff Danny was, who was the main character. And it was just like, she's had like, the character had like her sister was bipolar and basically killed herself and her parents, and like this murder suicide thing, which is also close to home too. Wow. But yeah, so she's dealing with that, and then basically just to have everybody in your family just go in one scoop. And I felt like part of me felt like I already dealt with this stuff in my Addicted to Lust book, but guess what? No, I'm still dealing with it forever. Ha. So I'm doing that and I'm working through that. And then there's this awesome scene in the book where like she's crying and then these ladies come with her and they scream and they cry with her, and she's like held by all these people who are, you know, feeling the same emotions she is. And when you're feeling isolated, that's like the best. Like, I want that, but I don't want to join a cult. Kind of thing. It was just, I don't know. Sometimes I look at that scene and I'm thinking like, oh, yes, that seems nice. And it's just, you know, a commentary on the disconnection of people and all kinds of things. So a lot of this week felt like Midsommar would be nice. Yes. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Failing writing, Midsommar, not done enough. Yeah. So yeah, I guess I'm going to talk about some books I've been reading and then what the idea for next week is, and we're going to see what's going to happen. I read Links by Natsuki Kizu. She is the author of Given, which is a popular like BL manga. I liked it. I'm always like, it's not shrink wrapped. But that's okay. I liked it. There was like Surprise Yakuza, which I was very excited about. They have like lots of couples that have things that are linked together. I wish the linkage was a little bit more explicit, just because I like to follow like, oh, this person's related to that person. Like, I wish it was just a little bit ordered more, where you're like, okay, that person's that person and that person's this person, you know? So that was good. I would say if you like Given, you should pick it up. And if you like Surprise Yakuza stories, pick it up because it has Yakuza in it. Everything with Yakuza is amazing. And then I started to get this one from the library. It's Why Fish Don't Exist. It's by Lulu Miller. It's kind of like a autobiography slash memoir. Like, she's discovering, what's his name? David Starr Jordan, who basically like 1/5 of the fish he taxonomized, basically. So he discovered like 1/5 of the fish out there, which is pretty cool. But it also deals with like her journey as she's discovering this stuff. Like, it seems like he wrote a very detailed like autobiography about himself. And she got those books and she read them, and then she also explored like the people around him that he would mention, like going to these events and everything like that. So I'm reading that too. My plan is like, I don't know, I have Japanese later on today, so I'm going to study for that and keep on working on that kanji. So many. Sometimes like I'm doing remembering the kanji in Wanikani. Wanikani is a little bit harder because sometimes I know the other reading, like you'll have a kanji and there's different ways to say it. And I learned like this way, and they're like, no, the other way. And I'm like, but I know this way. Why are there multiple ways to say it? I don't know. So I'm working on the Japanese and the writing. I'm currently on chapter 8 in my book. I'm gonna hopefully finish 8 this weekend. I've decided to like dedicated Saturdays to like marketing day, because when I have other things, like I'm doing this and I'm doing like the Japanese class, it's hard to like, I don't know, get in the mood. And maybe that's just a thing with me. I just need to set a timer and be like, bam, you don't get in the mood. You show up to the mood and the mood finds you, kind of situation. So maybe that's what I should do. But Saturday, I just decided just to dedicate to like marketing things. I've had like a really good week so far, which I'm quite shocked. Like 2 weeks, like everybody, like my book has been bought every day this week. I'm just like, wow, people are reading my books. But then sometimes like you discover your books on like a random challenge, like, oh, this book has cups on the cover. And you're like, is that why everybody's reading my book? Just because it has cups on the cover? Kind of thing. So that's always kind of fun to be like, oh, that's why. That's why the cup book is popular. I never thought about the cups. So I said before, like really a lot of it's just like luck. Like it was luck that I happened to have a cover that had cups on it that people decided to read. I will say I do think the first in series free thing does really well. I noticed that a lot of people on these challenges, they read like the free book in the series, if it happens to match whatever challenge they're doing, just because it's free. And if you're a big whale reader and you read a ton, you want to kind of put that budget down. I know a lot. Like I got this book from the library because it's Trad Pub, and it's like, do you want the ebook for $14? And you're like, no, it's an ebook. So I get it from the library at that point because I'm like, this is expensive. I'm not going to spend $14 on an ebook that I can get from the library. And such like that. I think I have spent $14 on ebooks, but it has to be like a topic that I'm really into, and I have to like, yes. But I've obviously got to try to review and rate and review the book from the library because that's important. And all my books are from the library. They're in libraries and such. What am I getting at? So I'm going to hopefully write. I'm hopefully going to finish chapter 8 this weekend, and then next week I'm going to finish 2 chapters. That's my hope. I always hope for 2 chapters. Like I used to be able to do 2 chapters, but I think it was a lot of like you're going to a place and you can't be there, you can't leave, so you're stuck there. And the most interesting thing to do there is your writing. So I've been trying to. Maybe I should create more boring things for the most interesting that I can do is right. Oh, that's hilarious. But you know what? That's it for this tea chat. We're going to see how StreamYard does this because I don't know. So you might see me finical around a bit and everything like that. But that's it for today. I hope you guys have a good week. Hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 1K viewers. Maybe we should pick by the summer. Yeah. I want to get 1K by this summer. We're going to see how that goes. If there's something specific you want me to talk about, you could just write a comment, and that could be next week's comments thing. Or if you want to, I don't know, see more O'Hara and less of me, we can arrange that. But that's it for this week, guys. I'll talk to you later. Have a good day. Everything like that. The links to my books are down below. They are amazing. If I say myself, have a good day. O'Hara wants to say bye-bye as well. Good day. Bye-bye.